Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about a game that I play called Interior Worlds. Now, I know this is a little different than the history lessons you've been getting, but I really like this game and I wanted to talk about it because it recently had an update. I think it was forever ago. I'm just late to the party, but I played it and I really, really love it. The game has a very simplistic theme, so I wanted to just talk about it for a little bit. And I only like it because I kind of just wish I could be in the places that this game has, because they're so realistic in a way, just because of the way the game is. I'll explain. So, first of all, Interior Worlds is a liminal space game where you go from place to place exploring with this camera you found, and you take pictures of anomalies. But it's not scary. It's got a very retro style to it and a retro feel to it, but it doesn't have anything but a very ominous music track, and that's literally it. It's very relaxing if you like that sort of thing, which I do. It's perfect. I like to play it at night before I go to sleep because it's just relaxing and comforting. And you can even find these secret aliens, which I've named Little Bobs. You can find these little bobs just about everywhere. And recently, the update, they added this new place called the Forest. Now, I wanted to talk about this because it's not like your average kind of spooky forest where it's like big dense trees, and it was amazing. So there's this area you go into where it's basically a part of what almost looks like an underground tram track or train tracks, and it's got a bit of the train car in the back and like this building that's part into the ground, and you go into this kind of building that's like half underground, half there, and you go around, and it's got a very, very cool atmosphere that you don't get out of many games with creepy woods. Like there's this other area it's like this concrete created lookout spot. And it's really, really old though, and it's like graffitied all over, and underneath has one of those like dumpsters that's on fire. And I know that sounds like not super appealing, but it just fits the vibe, and it's really nice because you can hear the rushing water. And I'm just gonna be completely honest, if I had one of those, any sort of that by where I live, which I'm almost kind of surprised that we don't, but we don't. But if we did, that would be where I hung out. I would totally pull over by the side of the road, trek up there, and that would be where I hung out. No lie. Even though it's probably not the safest place, but it's so cool. And I just wanted to talk about it because I would love to have a place like that. One of a core memory for me for always will be I took my friends and we would go up to the top of the parking garage, on the roof of the parking garage, and I had rollerblades and they had skateboards, and we'd be talking, we'd just roll around for a bit until either the lights would go off because they would go off at 10, or until we decided we didn't want to go home. And lots of times we'd get McDonald's and then we go up there, and it was just so much fun. But then again, I love that sort of stuff, and the whole thing about the game is that like you can't sleep, so you go out and seek out these places. The first place you go to is this gas station, and I've always been like that. Like I love going on on long drives at night. I just love doing those sort of things, and so it's just the game speaks to me. I just wanted to talk about those areas because I'm sure they do exist. And heck, if you live somewhere where I'll put some of this stuff on the screen. If you live in a place where something like that is recognizable, like you're like, oh my gosh, I've seen something like that before, please tell me. I'd love to hear that. That is so cool. And I just love that sort of stuff. I just wanted to talk about it for a second. I love the game in general, and I love that it had an update. Now you can find these like weird mysterious tapes, and you go into these like rooms where there's a bunch of tapes, but only this one works, and you put it into the VHS player and you watch like this really strange video. And I haven't collected all the tapes yet, so I don't quite know what it means, but I'm sure it'll, or maybe it won't all come together because it's just that type of mysterious game. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. Goodbye!